When it comes to financial planning, being prepared and informed can be the keys to success. And today we have our expert in this area with us, David Carrier. And David, you have some real answers to real questions from viewers. And we actually even have a bit of a demonstration.
Yeah, well, we're back to the props again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We took a couple weeks off. We tried to do the adult thing, you know, just conversation, but you know, I can't let the Legos alone. So there you go. But you know, we had a family in this week, and it happens more than you think, where we planned ahead, we did things, and so when crisis comes, well, now you've got a way to deal with that. But so often in these cases, we get families in where, you know, maybe there was a slip and fall, and now you have a broken hip, and now mom's in the rehab for a while. But because they're in the rehab, they get a MRSA infection maybe a UTI, maybe. You see, one thing leads to another. I mean, that's the way it is in life. And unfortunately, when it comes to long-term care, so often people have not planned ahead.
Right.
And so what happens is, you know, you get the broken pelvis, and then there you go.
And so it just is almost like a domino effect.
It is a domino, because what so often happens is there's a slip and fall, now there's an injury, now there's an infection, now we're in the rehab. Sometimes we come out of the rehab, sometimes we don't. But because we haven't planned ahead, there's no breaking the connection until, you know, at $10,000, $12,000 a month if you're in skilled nursing care.
Then you completely end up out of resources and you have no choice but you go over the cliff.
But what if you erected a life plan barrier? A life plan
barrier, which is what this is here.
What would happen?
You have the same path, you have the same initial issue, and it starts.
And sometimes, of course, the life plan works though, if not our props. But the thing is, you know, again, tale of two families. Just in the past week, you know, you have one family where they're writing the checks week after week, month after month. They get the first bill in, it's over $20,000. How are we going to meet this? And then the answer is, okay, we're gonna really start scrambling now. But then we have families who we've worked with in the past, where the time comes, we've got the assets are protected, there is a plan in place, there is a way to take it one step after the other.
Exactly. And that's the important thing, because I think a lot of people don't realize that when you are able to make that plan, you're able to protect your assets.
That's right.
And so that's what we're talking about, planning ahead in a way that allows you to strategically protect and plan for whatever the eventuality is.
Yeah, and you know, we get a little bit, people say, oh, it's about the assets, it's about the money. Well, you know, money is choices. If you have money, then you get to make choices. If you don't, then you take whatever is available. So when we do the life plan workshops, and now we're expanding, we're calling our hometown series. So we're reaching out to Hastings and different communities, you know, to kind of bring the show to you.
Yeah, we're taking the show on the road, and
That's
you're starting out in Grand Rapids, of course, on your East Beltline location.
Every week.
Every week. There's one coming up Friday, October 14th, then Saturday, October 22nd, and then beyond that, as you were saying, you're going on the road.
Yeah, well, we have offices, of course, in Norton Shores, so we do those every other week. We have offices in Portage every other week, and then again in Holland every other week. So we're doing 2 or 3 workshops a week. And like I say, now we're reaching out to Byron Center, to Hastings, to Kentwood. We've done Stanton, we've done Grand Haven, all these, just to make it easier to come to the workshop.
And the locations for those, because I know that there is limited capacity, you really encourage people to go to your website.
That's right. And because on the website, that's where all the dates, times, and places are. And if you call us or if you sign up on the website. Now, sometimes people say, well, I went to the website and the workshop wasn't there. That's because it's been filled.
Yeah.
See, if they get filled, well, then it automatically drops off the website, because we don't want to, you know, we're not going to pack people in You know,
Right,
there's a
because
certain number of people that work.
it's important that there can be a free flow of conversation and information, because that's what the workshop is
That's right.
all about. And so if you do happen to head to the website and you don't see the date there, make sure you just shoot them an email so they know that there is more interest in whatever community that you might live in.
And sometimes we'll add a second workshop. We've done that a couple of times now up in Norton Shores, where we had to move to a larger venue, add another workshop. It happens sometimes.
Yeah, and I know you have you were part of a big event, a world-breaking event this
That's
weekend.
right. We're going to be in the Guinness Book.
You like that? Yeah. This is at Western Michigan University's homecoming. The attempt was to break the world record of people in one place at one time renewing their marriage vows.
And they made it.
You shattered it.
1,201.
Yeah, just
We're
incredible.
right there. Yeah.
Even one of our Wood TV producers and his wife were able to do their renewals. And all of that's part of the move into the Portage area, because I know that you are opening a wonderful facility.
Yes, and we're having a local TV celebrity show up.
I wonder who that could be.
that be?
I'm not sure.
That's right.
That's
to
gonna
help
be
us
me.
celebrate the grand opening. That's
Do I get
that's
to
this
cut the
Thursday.
ribbon with the great big pair of
Oh,
scissors?
well, you know, we have a relatively small pair of scissors this time, but yeah,
'Cause you know.
scissors anyway.
Scissors anyway. That's coming up on Thursday, and then of course we want you to understand that there will be life plan workshops in that Portage location.
In that Portage location.
On a
that's right.
regular basis. Thanks so much.